Millie Bobbie Brown gained fame after appearing in Netflix's Stranger Things and recently starred in the Enola Holmes movie. And from there, she has won several awards, such as an Emmy Award. But soon after, she appeared in other future projects, which has been attracting the attention of several guys. So this time, we're gonna look at all the guys Millie Bobbie Brown has dated and the history behind each of these relationships. Millie was born in Spain and then moved to Orlando when she was only 8 years old. And it was here where her interest in acting grew. At the time of this video, she is only 16 years old, but despite her short life she has dated a few guys. Her first partner, who was made public and recognized by everyone, was my great friend. Jacob Sartorius grew to fame in 2016 after growing a large audience on Vine and TikTok platforms. Afterwards, he started his music career and became very successful, even making it at least once to the Billboard Hot 100. Jacob was born in Oklahoma, but he was later adopted by his new family in Virginia. Jacob explains that his birth parents were forced to give him up for adoption, as they didn't have enough resources to raise him. Jacob began his acting career when he was only 7 years old and appeared in several musical productions. This not only helped him want to be an entertainment star, but also a singer. When Jacob was only 11 years old, he began posting videos on Vine, which became very successful. But eventually he switched to the other TikTok platform, where he became even more successful. And his fame grew even more, gaining around 10 million followers. But it wasn't until 2017 that Millie and Jacob first met. And it wasn't until the end of the year where it was publicly announced that the two of them were in an official relationship, where they were sharing a few tweets between the two of them. And this was further confirmed when they both shared photos and videos on Valentine's Day. Millie and Jacob's relationship became very public, constantly sharing photos and videos of the two of them together on Instagram. Jacob and Millie continued their puppy love relationship, where they were constantly sharing photos and videos of the two of them together. But it wasn't until 7 months later that their relationship began to crumble, little by little, thanks to a small rumor that arose through Twitter, where it was talked about that Jacob cheated on Millie while he was on a trip in London, where the tweets of one person said that their best friend had met Jacob and that the two of them got along very well. Right after this, Jacob asked for her Snapchat so they could talk that same afternoon, where immediately after some time of interaction, Jacob asked this girl for her pack in exchange for the two of them being friends. All this rumor was a huge shock for Millie, but right after, the person who posted all these tweets on social media said that these rumors were not true and that they were only seeking attention to grow their followers. But the situation didn't end there, but just a while after what happened with this situation, a few private conversations from Jacob's Snapchat were made public, in which one of those had to do with a model named Morgan Cryer, to whom Jacob asked for her pack. And this girl who had previously appeared in Jacob's music videos? Immediately after this, Millie deleted all the photos she had with Jacob from her Instagram, which made it very clear that their relationship had already ended. But a few days later, Jacob posted an Instagram photo saying that the decision with Millie was completely mutual and both are very happy and continue to be friends. After this post was made, Millie also put up a similar post saying the decision with Jacob and I was completely mutual. We are both happy and continue to be friends. Their relationship had completely ended, but it wasn't until 2019 where it seemed their love was reborn, where Millie shared a photo in which she was wearing one of Jacob's shirts. The rumors started to come out again, where they said that these two were going to get back into a relationship, which was confirmed a few days later, where Millie put up a post for Jacob to wish him a happy birthday, where she said, "Happy birthday, I love you, you're getting very old." The photo quickly gained 2.5 million likes, and the fans were very happy that Millie and Jacob may have found the path of love once again. And all of this was even more confirmed sometime later, where they shared photos of the two of them together again. So this relationship started again, although there were no reports that they ended their relationship again. And I say this because later Millie was seen being very nice with David Beckham's son Romeo, even though she never confirmed that the relationship with Jacob had already ended. Apparently, Romeo thought this had already happened. Romeo is the son of David and Victoria Beckham. Can it be said that he gained his fame by being so close to his father's and mother's popularity? But he says he genuinely wants to be a tennis player, even though his father is a professional football player. Rumors began to emerge in March of 2019, where Millie was handing out awards and David Beckham attended this event. Millie has had a great history with United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund and has been declared the youngest celebrity to have participated in this foundation. This event happened earlier in the year of 2016, where Millie said it will be an event she will not forget for the rest of her life. She later shared a photo with her and Romeo, which could have told us that maybe she sparked some romantic interest in him. Later, in an interview about Stranger Things, she was asked what she hoped for her Stranger Things character, 11, to which she replied, "Which one?" She replied, "I don't know, maybe something with Romeo Beckham." Afterwards, Romeo's mom said she was in agreement with their relationship, saying that she has been a big fan of Millie. Since his career began in Stranger Things, Romeo had never been in a romantic relationship before, which is why his mother was very excited about the relationship that could exist between the two of them. After this, there were several interactions on social media, to which suddenly it just faded away. There was no more information or interaction shared between the two of them, and they were never mentioned. Once again, after these events, speculation arose that Millie was single again. But the fans wanted to know more about what happened between these two, which wasn't super confirmed until November of 2019, where it was clearer than ever that Romeo and Millie were no longer together. In November 2019, Romeo was seen competing in a competition, but the most impressive thing for everyone was that he was being very close with a model named Mimi Mucher, where it was seen that the two of them were together, where Mimi was laughing at anything Romeo said. And right after, they were seen at the Victoria's Secret show on a date. Afterwards, their appearances seemed more than a coincidence, which made it seem like they were already in a relationship, which was confirmed a month later. But getting back to Millie, it seemed like she was still single, which was very good for Stranger Things fans, as they were hoping for a relationship between Finn Wolfhard and her, since from the beginning of the Stranger Things series, there was a love interest between the two of them. Finn is a Canadian actor who is only a few years older than Millie. Finn's fame began after acting in the Stranger Things series, but his fame continues even more after appearing in the super successful IT movie. Apparently, the start of Finn's acting career began thanks to a post on the internet to appear in the 100 series. He then appeared in other more important roles, such as Supernatural, Dog Days, IT, Chapter 2, and probably in the Ghostbusters movie of 2020. In Finn's personal life, he has appeared in several bands and is currently the lead singer and frontman of the Aubrey's band. But the romantic relationship between Millie and Finn seems to be something impossible. They have been great friends for 4 years, but during all this time, there seems to be no romantic interest between the two of them. Finn has been very direct in several interviews where he has said that maybe he would be open to a relationship with Millie. But it's not very clear if he said this just to drive all the Stranger Things fans crazy or because it's actually true. But only time can tell if the relationship between Millie and Finn Wolfhard will become a reality. So these have been all the guys that Millie Bobby Brown has dated. What do you guys think about all this? Do you think she will date Finn Wolfhard? Or do you think she will send him to the friend zone? Or could it be the other way around? Do you think it's me? Goodbye.